Alright, hello, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video here. So, um, well, I don't know actually, I was gonna say last time. I usually say last time. I don't know what order I'm gonna upload these in. I'll probably actually change to like a Supreme Magnificent Battle stage or something. But point being, I did clear the first year and second year stages. Those were pretty fun. I absolutely demolished the first one with super easy A's, but I tried to go a bit more actual meta focused for the second year. And I figure I'll try and do like the sort of same here. This is a pretty fun event. I do like this. Definitely, I'm glad they are sort of celebrating, you know, quote unquote veteran players as such as myself. It definitely feels crazy having played the game for this long, but something like this legitimizes it. I don't know if I said that correctly. But point being, obviously, we're gonna get these two cleared here. I mean, probably. I did those two in the first one. I mean, they didn't take too long. It took me like 15 minutes or something to do both. I imagine we'll see more of the same here. I'm just checking the missions, but yeah, just use one of every type still. Okay, yeah. Well, in that case, we can just jump right in. Let's see what team I want to make here. The metas throughout the years. Let's do a super. I can change it up to this guy instead. We'll go these guys, and then I need a tech. Who do I want my tech character to be? I don't know. I guess I'll use the super easy, eh? We can go with you know what? Actually, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's some real OG shit there. And then we can finish it off. We should probably bring one super easy, eh? I'll do Gohan for the support. All right, that should be pretty good. Let's just jump right in. Oh wait. Um. Oh right. No, he has that really good leader skill. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh, we're at the 502,000 HP. We got the Vegito squad, huh? Real OG Dokkan, not like today's Dokkan, huh? Now this guy is a stacker. Although his EZA was kind of shit, to be honest. Okay. We can keep it like this, I think. Should be quick. Well, yeah, no. We'll keep it like this to maximize links. I'll try my best to use some of these more OG units as we go through these. Make it a bit more fun and challenging. Because if I just rock the super EZAs every time, it's just like, we're just going to absolutely shred it. So, I wouldn't want to completely demolish it. Well, oh, right, he ignores guard, doesn't he? That's what that symbol is. Okay, I mean, getting 3 supers turn 1's pretty nice with Tech Vegito Blue, though. And then the crit. I don't think we'll kill Yamcha this turn. But, Strange Vegito, he brings back memories, too. This was a really good when he came out. And I remember being, back in the day, him releasing was, like, so crazy. A quest mode, free-to-play LR. And he was actually just like really, really good. And then it came time for him to EZA, and he had like the worst EZA, literally the worst EZA that the game has ever seen. He was I know this sounds crazy. He was worse post EZA. It was like what did they? I don't know what they were thinking. His EZA literally this is all it was. His phase 1 stats went up by like 30%, like it's something very minimal like that, and they gave him more ki, and that was like it. That's all they did. Literally, like that's all they did. And it's like, what were they thinking? Right? And the reason that made him worse is because getting more ki, getting more attack defense. It's a very minimal buff, sure, but it doesn't sound like a bad buff. until you also consider just the fact that one of the unit's main strengths is his ability to stack. But he had so much ki that he couldn't get his 12 ki anymore unless by hidden potential. And they added it into the data so early. I mean, it was literally like I forget how long exactly it was, but it was something like a month before he was going to easy A or something. They added it really early, and we made such a bitch fit or whatever on over on Twitter that they actually ended up updating it. I think they made his passive a little stronger, like the phase 1 buff. I think they added some build up to him, and they added an additional that had a, I think, medium chance of being a super. I think that's what it is. When he launches his 18G super. So they listened to the feedback. They made him better. He definitely probably still disrespected in the long run, considering what he used to be. But they do tend to do that, unfortunately. Just outright disrespect characters who were really dominant long ago. Just like, if you control the game for like a year or something, that's why I'm really scared for Super Easy 8 in Chinimba. Which totally isn't coming. That's speculation. Whenever he comes, he's not coming anniversary. Wink, wink, nudge. I mean, he was for a very. Oh, we're getting the counterattack. There we go. For a very long time, Int Janimba was the best. The best. Easy in the game. Like, it was... We're talking like a year or something. Like, he had a very long life. And even when he wasn't the best, you could still use him for like another year or something. I forget exactly, timetable-wise, but it was such a ridiculously long time where this guy was just uber broken. And they did not want to repeat that. They went really soft on his, like, sort of counterpart strength, Janimba's EZA. Like, oh yeah, we're not redoing that type of unit. And it actually, I actually remember, I don't remember if it was necessarily better, but I remember liking and using Int Janimba still over the strength Janimba, because I mean, that's just how light they went. Yeah, I mean, it was a regular thing back then, that it'd be like, oh, I'm excited for this character's EZA, and then, the EZA would come and say, oh, well, they're kind of shit. So, and then it's just, I mean, that's that. You can't, I mean, you can try and make them change it, and there have been a couple of successful times that we, as a community, have got them to change stuff, but, like, at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want. It is what it is. It sucks, but, like, we can't change that. So, this looks pretty good though. I just, it's this type of event just brings back a lot of old memories, and it's like, how have I played this game for so long? It doesn't really compute, but I have, so it's just being at 10th anniversary. Now, I would have liked if my 10th anniversary summons went a little better. Another counterattack beat. This is why Taiko G was so busted. Look at him go. I would have liked if my summons went a little better, obviously. If you've seen them, you know. But I mean, I did get Tech Super Vegeta. I can't complain too much, because I know there are people who did poll, are polling, right? And still don't have them, who have polled more than me, so I don't think I have the right to complain too much, but certainly I do think it's fair to say that I do think they could have gone better. I'll word it that way. But I mean, all things considered, I mean, I may still summon on part 1. I'm gonna try and get like at least 450 stones before I do any more summons in general. But I mean, we'll go from there, right? I'm not sure if I am just going to save all of them until part 2. I mean, I'm gonna be able to hit pity for a character at some point during this anniversary. So I'm already at 300. So I spent 1,200 stones, but roughly speaking, I did get. I mean, that's worth 300 coins. Is like worth what is it? 1,500 stones. So I mean, I got a lot of old shitty SSRs. So that being said, I do know I'm going to get it at some point. I'm not really worried about that. I will be able to guarantee 1 unit, but I mean, we also have like the rainbow ticket multi coming. We have probably at least another 1,000 stones coming. They're going to be super generous during this sort of period of time, which is obviously really nice. But you know, still, so my initial, I guess I should say, part 1 summons weren't the best, but hey, maybe my luck will still turn around and, you know, I'll do like the rainbow. By the way, I should probably make a video about this at some point. I might do that later. Yeah. I'll try and remember to get around to that later or something. The point being, we do know that the rainbow tickets are coming. Initially, it looked like they were going to be on like a different banner or something. Holy shit. Yo, Gogeta just got messed up. It looked like initially it was going to be on like a different banner or something. But it did end up turning out that it was in fact on the, we are getting the big multi again this year. And I feel like it's worth pointing out to people and making sure people know well in advance so they don't sort of waste their stones. We're getting Vegito. That with like considering that we're getting the rainbow tickets. Now we won't get them all until like part 3. So I mean it's gonna be a little bit of a wait. But I would highly advise anyone who really cares that you shouldn't plan to spend any stones. Well, I guess the better way to put it is when it comes to the part 2 banners,
time to get serious.
Don't summon on the carnival with stones until the rainbow ticket multi. Now my logic here is quite simply this. There are going to be 2 brand new carnival LR units on the banners, which they're going to be from Android / Cell Saga and Super. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious at this point that it's going to be like Bye Guys Goku or like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Maybe like Final Flash Vegeta, but I'm ever since they you know, confirmed that Dragon Ball slot, I should probably do an updated like prediction sort of thing video. But we do know, right, that it's gonna be like Android / Cell Saga and Super, and it's gonna be 2 new units, right? I mean, it's he who shall not be named is obviously now coming due to the thing we saw in the data as the part 2 Dokkan Fest LR. I mean, it felt fairly obvious. I was just dissuaded of it because of the boxes. But I mean, it's clear now that they're going to use the banner unit is most likely going to be Veku from Dragon Ball Broly movie. I guess we'll see for sure, but I mean, it's just everything's lining up to look like that at this point, which I'm fine with. They don't need to. I mean, they have done it like every time, but they don't need to always have the banner unit be from like the same era, movie, whatever the fuck. Like it's not a big deal that they don't. But all that being said, once again, I mean the Dokkan Fest, we see how just giga broken Super Vegito is. LR Voldemort. I'm just gonna keep calling him that. It's funny. Is most likely like going to be at least on the same tier. I'm not gonna say more broken or less broken, but on the same tier. I do think that's very likely. Um, Now, if they if they really are treating it like old Dokkan, I mean, Vegito was always better in old Dokkan, so it is possible that Vegito does end up better, just overall, by the end of the anniversary. But I mean, they're going to be. There's no way they're not going to be on the same tier, and it's going to be. You're going to want another character on that tier, as opposed to we don't know, right? What the other characters are going to be like. I mean, they could be really broken too, but I just don't see any of them being stronger than the Dokkan Fest currently. I mean, using Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Blue Evolution as the examples. But it's just going to be. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's in. Oh. Um. Okay, well, A, that took longer than I thought it would, so I guess we'll probably do fourth year on a different one. So I wasn't using Super ECAs, really. But B, I just. That's interesting. You can get more of the tickets based off your power level bonus. This really is meant for OG players, holy shit. Because the power level bonus is going to make you get more of these, and obviously with more of these, you'll be able to clean the entire reward shop out if you just like keep running the event. Okay, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, long story short there, your stones will get more value by summoning on LR Voldemort's banner instead, because I mean, with 2 new units, like imagine you use your Rainbow Ticket Moldy on LR Voldemort, right? You get him the 20th slot, and then you get him again in the 87th slot, and that's really fucking cool. That's really hype. Get LR Voldemort with a dupe. But would you rather get LR Voldemort with a dupe, or would you rather get 2 brand new, you know, Carnival LRs in the same multi? I think it makes more. To me, at least, it makes a lot of sense value wise to do that instead. But I guess at the end of the day, use your currency how you want. But yeah, that actually, because I wasn't really using Super Easy, so that took a lot longer than I thought it would. So I guess we could just do the fourth year in a different video too. Then, I mean, I'm fine with that outcome. This is a really fun event, so I'm fine with yapping about Dokkan's history and stuff through these. I mean, I guess that'll do it for this one then. Third year done. It's really interesting that the bonus does apply. I might have to like use auto and just clear this first year one a bunch of times. I mean, you can look at the shop here, and I mean, I can collect all the stones now. Uh, Here, yeah, I can collect all the stones. Oh wait, no, I can't. I need 2 more. Okay. Well, I mean, 2 more stones I have to collect there, but I got one of each of these characters. I do believe I have most of these wallpapers. I think like the only one. I think maybe like this one. No, we have that. I think there's like one of these that is like JP exclusive. I forget which one it is though. But I mean, I'll have to pick that up at some point. But I mean, like Elder Kai's, like there's just so much good rewards here. So and the meats, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to link level skill orbs or whatever. Okay, yeah, that's huge. And plus, they're probably gonna add more to this as it like gets updated. But yeah, I mean, there we go. That is the third stage cleared. I thought we'd do the fourth one here, but this went on quite a while, so I guess we'll do the fourth one another time. But yeah, that'll do this one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.